Hello and welcome to the magnificent countryside that is Rally Argentina. Round 6 of the 2011 World Rally Championship already has seen some spectacular action today, but of course in the history of this rally, which stretches back to 1980, has been part of the World Rally Championship apart from last year. So the drivers excited to be back in this magnificent landscape. So Rally Argentina, based in the Cordoba region, some 700 kilometers northwest of Buenos Aires. 8 stages on day 2, a total of 160 kilometers. And as with day 1, mixed surface stages to cause some real challenges for the drivers. Mika Hervinen lowered the suspension of his car before they went into the mixed stage that was on day 1. And it worked very, very well for him. Ended up 9.3 seconds fastest than any other diver on the first pass through stage 4. He did end up, most importantly, leading the rally.
Very pleased, I'm very happy for the performance of today, and actually I was enjoying the tarmac.
So good for Jari Matti and good for Petter Solberg as well, similarly for Citroën drivers, until Sebastian Loeb picked up a time penalty, 1 minute, checking in too early.
Terrible. It's undrivable. It's really, really dangerous. It's too fast. The car is doing what it wants.
Loeb's thought on that very difficult Cordoba stage. For Solberg, 400th stage win.
Very, very happy.
On stage 6, and he was in the top 3 for the rest of the day as well. Hervinen had no major problems, other than he found very, very difficult going, being high up on the road.
And it didn't work in the end of the tarmac either, so should have played a little bit different kind of a strategy for that.
Sebastian Ogier, new to the roads, had a spin on stage 5, cost him about 5 seconds, still ended the day 3rd position.
What happened with that 1 minute penalty?
It happened that just here when we entered in the regrouping, it was a lot of people around the red panel and we couldn't see the red panel. So I didn't know where exactly it is because it was the first time that we go in this regrouping, and so I missed it. And also it's another panel missing, the panel of the exit of the checking. So I was just waiting 10 meters after, and they decided to put a penalty.
Loeb explaining how the penalty took place. Without that, he would have been just 1.5 seconds behind Ogier. But as you can see, great day for Jari Matti Latvala ahead of Petter Solberg, Ogier, Hervinen, Loeb. Good performance by Osberg, Wilson, Valagra, Block, and Hayden Padden, comfortably leading the PWRC category and 10th overall. So the opening stage of the day, the Las Jarillas stage. And this is another stage whereby we've got mixed conditions. Mixed surface rather. As you can see, this is going into winter time in Argentina, being in the southern hemisphere, diametrically opposite to what we're used to in Europe. Jari Matti knows it's going to be a much tougher day, but for the same approach of dropping the suspension for this stage, see if that would work. Well, Petter Solberg has had a relatively trouble-free day 1 for once. Feeling very confident about his road position for day 2.
6 right minus extra long. Okay, 6 right minus extra long, tightens half long, keep in. 40, 4 right minus tightens, 2 minus tightens, 1 plus. Yeah, half long, tightens, 1 plus, and line. 2 right minus tightens, 1 half long tightens.
Later in the stage, there was to be a small spin for Petter Solberg, which has cost him some time. Handed the initiative a little bit more to this man, Ogier. Great road position for him, as it is indeed for Sébastien Loeb. That penalty always going to be a struggle. As you said, these roads were last used mainly in 2007. These are completely new to him, having only competed on the rally in 2009. It seems to be affecting his times too much. Split's looking pretty good for him.
Ja vasen täys 7. Vasen täysylipy keskeltä 6. Vasen koo tiukka sitä kirraa, lyhyt vesi ja aukee vähän 100.
Hervonen went for the same approach as his teammate Jari-Matti Latvala. Dropped the suspension, was to say afterwards that on the bedrock sections of the stage where obviously they run these very rough parts as well as the tarmac sections, hitting the ground quite noticeably, really affected the balance of the car. Come through 5th fastest on the stage, the 23.34.9.
120 Milan, corde max. 80 mètres. Gauche 120 Milan, corde légère. Et gauche 130 plus, 300 mètres. Droite 140 mi-court.
Challenge, of course, been running on gravel tyres on this section. Some of the drivers, including Loeb, opted to go for very worn tyres, much closer to a slick, effectively. See if that worked. That's indicating that not quite as positive. In fact, Hervonen was 3rd, not 5th on the stage. Look at the times again. Loeb was to come through. 4th fastest time, so 1.4 behind Hervonen.
Sebastian, first stage of day 2. This is the day where the big push has to happen, but the stage time is not telling me that.
No, but I tried something with the tires. Went with old tires in the stage. I thought I lose some time in the start on the gravel, but it will be good on the tarmacs. But this tarmac was a lot of gravel, so we couldn't take the advantage on the tarmac, and finally we lost everywhere.
I was going to say, I said to Colin that your tyres were worse than anybody else's when you got here.
Yeah, but they were not good at the start. So, but it was a choice which we had to try, and maybe not the right choice we've done, but it's like that.
You're now going to a tyre zone. You're going to put some new ones on now?
Now for sure, yes.
The opportunity to change tyres between stages. Latvala's lead now 22.2 is increased over Ogier.
Gracias, se dirige a ubicarse. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa. Ahí viene con el cuerpo y esto.
So we ride on board with Sébastien Loeb. Let's see whether those new tyres have made a significant difference. They file themselves into stage 9. La Pajares Villa del Dique stage, 16.5 Ks. Another stage that hasn't been used since 07. It was used in an opposite direction last time. Much faster, more open than the stages you saw on day 1, which were very, very tight and twisty, and a lot of them very uphill. Apart from the tarmac sections, they were very much a mountainous part of the area.
Et gauche en plus Milon. Gauche en plus Milon ouvre et turn 90 long sable. Et droite 90 moins long tard. 80 mètres. Droite au frein pour gauche en plus Milon, corde légère. Et ciel tout droit. 130 mètres. Léger droite.
210, oikein öksylihypyn liimaa.
Loeb at the end of that stage came through looking very, very good for possibly winning the stage. The split times.
30 hyppy oikealla, siinä on vähän 50.
Oh, fantastic shot of Jari-Matti Latvala there. Full commitment from the Finn. The road sweeping effects being pretty noticeable.
Jatku oikein 5, älä kivi.
Jari-Matti clearly losing quite a significant amount of time to his main rivals around him.
Älä yli pitkä.
Droitier, 150 mètres derrière, droite 150 et 100 mètres frein de gauche.
This is the man most likely to at the moment. Sébastien Ogier having moved up into second place at the end of stage 8. 22.2 behind Jari-Matti, but on the split times, very, very good to take quite a significant amount of time out of him on this relatively short stage. Remember, it's only 16.5 Ks this stage.
Gauche 120 plus. Gauche 120 plus, 200 mètres.
Up at every split so far.
Attention, frein. Gauche 120 plus, Milon Bosnier jette. Gauche 120 plus.
I can only imagine the commitment that Ogier must have had based on what we've seen of Jari-Matti there over the jump.
50 mètres, droite 130, moins pas corde. Droite 130, moins pas corde. 100 mètres. Gauche 140, moins Milon qui ouvre. Gauche 140, moins Milon qui ouvre. 120 mètres. Droite 150, léger cuvette et 250 mètres. 250 mètres. Gauche 150 et arrivé dessus gros frein 50 mètres. Droite 130 plus des verts.
Sébastien Loeb won the stage, but Sébastien Ogier came through and took 7.2 out of Jari-Matti's lead. So it's 15 seconds there. Solberg now just 1.5 behind Ogier, Mika Hirvonen, and then Sébastien Loeb, despite the stage win, still struggling to get back into contention as the rest of the top 10 looks similar. Spectacular and fast start for Federico Pelagra and the rest of the drivers. We're going to get more action in just a couple of moments here on Lotus TV. See you in just a second. So day 2 of Rally Argentina started cold, as you could imagine. 20.33, 21.36 at the next couple of stages, stage 10 and stage 11. Charges into the stage, knowing that the next few stages are going to be crucial for him to potentially hang on to his lead.
6 right minus over crest, opens long tightens, 4 minus tightens 2, half long. And 6 left plus half long, 6 right long.
Apart from that spin on the opening stage. Last stage has been good for Peter Solberg, second quickest on stage 9. To maintain that gap between him and Ogier.
Half long, 40, slight right, and 5 left, half long, tightens, 3 plus tightens. 5 left plus tightens, 3 plus opens, half long, tightens 2, half long, 40, 6 right, extra long, 30, slight left, 150.
Stage 10, Peter Solberg came through 5th fastest. 4.2 behind this man, Sébastien Ogier.
Droitier, gros frein 80 mètres, droite 90 plus Milon. Droite 90 plus Milon qui ouvre.
Ogier 3rd fastest on stage 10.
120 mètres.
Goes into stage 11 knowing now.
En léger ciel sur droite 150 en ciel, 80 mètres.
To maintain the gap, down to 14.3 behind Jari-Matti.
Droite gauche 140 plus, droite gauche 140 plus, 120 mètres. Frein droite 130 plus corde, droite 130 plus corde, pour gauche 150 Milon. Gauche 150 Milon, 200 mètres. Léger jump, 80 mètres, jump 6, 100 mètres derrière. 100 mètres, jump 6, 100 mètres, jump 7, 80 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 mètres, j Léger frein, gauche 140 plus corde. Gauche 140 plus corde, 100 mètres. 140 plus, hein? Ouais. 100 mètres, gauche droitier, pour droite 150 à fond.
You see why Ogier said he preferred the look at these stages, because we've seen from what he did in Jordan and Portugal that the faster, more open stages really seem to suit his driving style much better.
70 mètres, gauche 110. Gauche 110, 100 mètres. Gauche 130 millions à fond. 50 mètres, gauche 144 frein, pour droite 110 moins millions tard. Droite 110 moins millions tard, pour gauche 110 plus millions ferme fort. 110 plus millions.
Through stage 11, fifth fastest, the gap back up for Jari Matti to 17.8. Put off Mikko Kievonen. Well, we heard that he had problems on the first stage with the car grinding out on the bedrock. Thereafter, put in a couple of solid times. Fourth fastest on stage 9. Second fastest on stage 10. 20.6 behind Solberg. Going into this, the Santa Rosa stage 11.
Lyhyt vasen loiva. Huomio. Nypp lyhyt oikee. Jarru 3. Nypp lyhyt vasen tosi hidas. Mene ja käännä. 100. Nyppy sidon 4. Lyhyt vasen nopea. Tiukka ylinyppy käännä ja heittää. Heti oikee eri. Jarru 5. Oikee hidas aja. Ahdas heittää. 3. Lyhyt oikee eri. Jarru 6. Vasen tosi hidas suppuun heittää. 130. Vasen tosi hidas. Mene ja käännä. Siis vasen tosi hidas. Mene ja käännä. 6. Oikein nopea aukee. Ylinyppy 150. Pitkä oikee tosi hidas. Aukee. 8. Hae vasen nopea tiukka aukee. Ylinypyn heittää. Siis nopea tiukka aukee. Ylinypyn heittää. 100. Pitkä vasen tosi hidas. 5. Huomio, varo oikee keskeltä, kirraa tosi hitaaks. Mene. Ja pitkä vasen.
Mikko was to come through. Third fastest on the stage. Took just under a second out of Solberg. The gap now 19.7 between Peter Solberg and Mikko Kievonen. Well, after the opening stage, we heard from Sebastian Loeb that made the wrong choice with tyres. Stage 9 saw stage victory for him. Likewise on stage 10. The gap now down to 35.3 behind Mikko Kievonen going into stage 11. Right for the balance of the stage, on board with Sebastian Loeb.
Gauche un peu plus longtemps sur ciel, pour droite 157, ferme 130 plus sur Milo, ouvre et ferme 140.
Loeb wins the stage and gets down to within 26.2 seconds of Mikko Kievonen.
Sebastian, the stage time's gone up at 10:38.0, much quicker than anybody else. The big push is on.
Yeah. Well, that's the good opportunity in the morning. Tire mistake, but yeah, that's the life. So I try to push. I know I'm too far, but we never know what happened in front, so I try.
Was that decision this morning to run the old tyres your decision?
Yeah.
And you ran all 4?
Yeah. And it was the tire coming back yesterday after the tarmac section, so they were completely out, and I expected to have slicks on tarmac, but slicks on tarmac with a lot of gravel is not good.
Well, the Stober M Sport team have had a good start to their campaign, with a brilliant start, in fact, with this young man finishing second in the opening rally of the year. He's had a lot of technical issues at various different rallies, but has been plugging away, learning rallies like this one that he's not used to. Very, very good for a top 6 finish. He's been running in top 6 stage times already. Stage 7 he was 6th. Right in the stage 8 with an 8th fastest time, and then the 6th fastest time on stage 9. Just over 2.5 minutes away from Sebastian Loeb. 41 seconds ahead of local man Federico Villagra. Finishes 6th on stage 11. Well, we haven't seen too much of El Coyote, the man who recently turned 42 years old, Federico Velaga, the 9-time Argentinian rally champion, has by his own admission really struggled to get to grips with the Fiesta WRC car in 2011. Hopeful, of course, of trying to match his 4th place finish the last time the WRC was here. Been making progress on day 2. Road suiting him a lot better. Worked his way up into 7th position on stage 10.
40 izquierda de 1 más, Alpine 1 y 50, subo con derecha a fondo, 50, subo con derecha a fondo, con izquierda a fondo y 100, subo con derecha a fondo, con izquierda a fondo y 100, 100 derecha.
In the stage 11 lost 6 seconds to Mads Osberg, so ended up 47.8 seconds off of Matthew Wilson, so that's what it looks like. That Buller's lead sits at 17.8 ahead of Ogier. Solberg still very close, and Hervard now feeling a little bit more pressure from Sebastian Loeb, Osberg, Velagra, Wilson.
Running first on the road
and floating.
Still leading, you've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy. I wanted to be first car on the road. Of course, I was a little bit afraid how it's going to be, and but generally it was the grip is quite good. Some places you have just so much dust on the top that the traction, you lose with the traction, and then I was a bit on the second stage, stage number 9. I was at 2 courses and I lost more time than I should have lost.
Sebastian, you said this morning you were going to go 100%. We've seen that. Will you carry the same tactic into this afternoon?
Yeah, and maybe more if I can, because now I valid my best note, so I think I can push. I did a lot of correction this morning. It was the first time I did that much of correction, so that's good, because that proves that now I'm able to speak when I'm driving, because it's not so easy to conserve the concentration and to correct in the same time your notes. So I'm happy with my loops.
20 seconds covers the top 3. You're an ambassador for not getting involved in tactics, but can you see it happening this afternoon?
No tactics for me, nothing at all. I will go flat out to the bitter end, and we will have some fun tomorrow. But 20 seconds is not a problem. I think it's more just to get a little bit close today. That will be good. So you will see now this afternoon.
But no tactics. Wouldn't have expected anything else from Peter Solberg other than a full-on attack. Ogier looking very, very strong. We'll see what happens after the TV's coverage of day 2 of Rally Argentina.
The battle between the two Sebs as drivers, but what about the rivalry between Daniel Eleanor and Julian Ingrassia? Is there a rivalry?
I don't think so. Also, between the two Sebs there is a proper battle. In fact, this is 2 competitors who want to win. And this is just the thing. Between Daniel and me, this is maybe different, because we share a lot of more stuff about the work we do. I mean, there is a lot of possibility of mistakes when you're a co-driver. So the solution is to be friendly between ourselves to avoid it, and then we fight during the stages only.
Now we just live at 15 kilometers on my home, and on the race you have friendship for the job, for the working, and after at home it's really friendship but amically, and come at our home to take barbecue, and sometimes comment tu dis garder déjà? Babysitting for my daughter. It's Julian. It's perfect.
Daniel is close to me, but I think usually he prefers to give me some advice about how to relax and how to be cool during the rally. We got different way of working. I mean, for example, I prefer working on the night after the recce. I know that Daniel is able to wake up at 4 a.m. to make his pace notes on Sunday morning, so I will not be able to do that.
Yeah, but Julian, it's a very good co-driver, because it's a very conscientious, and I don't to explain more, because it's very good, and Maybe it's Julian help me. No, it's a joke.
We knew that it would be a challenge to fight with Lob and Elena. Now we know that we got the speed. We have to be more regular, maybe. Yeah, maybe this is how to say, this is something who push us to be strongest, and yeah, if we can beat them this year, it will be perfect. If we can't, anyway, we will have tried.
Fascinating insight into the two of the best co-drivers in the world. Go back to Las Jarillas, this mixed surface stage, the second pass. One of the comments that came through from Sebastian Loeb after that first run through was that there's a lot of gravel being dragged onto the road, because of course he was fourth on the road. So maybe Jari-Matti wouldn't have had to counter that on the first run. Second run through could well be an issue for him. He knows he's under big pressure from Ogier.
Long tightens, keep burying. 6 right minus
come through third on the stage. Gap down to 10.6 going into stage 13. What if Petter Solberg is very close to Ogier going into it.
Opens 60. Keep burying left over press. 6 right extra long tights. 5 plus half long tightens. Keep in 60, keep right over very big jump 100, keep right over crest, and 6 left plus half long, opens over jump, opens extra long tights, 5 plus, tightens narrows, 6 right over bump and slide left, opens extra long, tights a little, keep burying 80, early slide right, 6 left tights 5 plus, keep burying 5 right tights 2, half long, and line 5 left tights 2, tights 1 plus over jump.
Was to come through a time of 12:30.0. Question is, of course, what of this man, Sebastian Ogier?
Pour gauche 150 rasé en jump.
Apparent there from Ogier. Feeling much more confident on the second pass through.
120 mètres, gauche 150 000 jette.
Ogier was to come through to win the stage, win stage 12, and to move within 10.6 to Jari-Matti. Mikko Hirvonen still not really enjoying the feel of the car.
Vasenloiva keskeltä kirraa Eriks lopussa sisään. Heti nyppy keskeltä 3. Oikein eri tiukka käännä, Kaide sisällä. 8, vasen Eri kirraa, kivi sisällä aja. Huomio, jarru 8, vasen hidas sisältä.
Here comes through the 5th fastest time.
Gauchy sur ciel tout droit.
Sebastian Loeb heading into stage 13 now. Having finished second on stage 12, got the gap down to just 19.4 seconds behind Mikko Hirvonen.
Et gauche à fond long. 100 mètres. Gauche à fond début goudron. Plus 1 sur Irvo.
Loeb comes through the time of 9:02.7 in stage 13. What of Jari-Matti? Well, we've seen the gap come down significantly.
Lyhyt oikein 4.
Into stage 13.
40 yli nypyn, vasen 3 miinus, älä.
Here he comes through very slowly.
50.
Seems to be a problem with Jari-Matti Latvala. Was 21 seconds on that stage.
Line into 6 right minus long, tightens a little, half long, tightens over crest. Opens long to crest, opens 50, 50, keep left over crest early, 6 right plus, keep varying 30, 6 left minus long tights, 5 plus, half long, opens extra long tights, 4 minus, half long tights, 120. Oh, come on. Fuck this. Slight right, 150, 4 right minus over crest, tightens 2 minus.
Lots and lots of messy corners from Petter Solberg, most out of character. He comes through 4th fastest. but is only 4.2 behind Jari-Matti Latvala at the end of that stage. Sébastien Ogier is looking very, very good on this stage. The splits coming through looking incredibly strong versus Loeb, who's his nearest rival in terms of times on the stage. Ogier comes through and wins the stage, and most importantly takes the lead of the rally by 11.2 seconds. Ogier leads from Latvala. Peter Solberg now just over 4 seconds behind Latvala. Hirvonen closing down, and also Loeb closing down on Hirvonen big time. Osberg, Villagra, Wilson, Padden and Flodin round out our top 10. Refuel, it's apparent there's a significant problem with Jari-Matti's car.
And 6 right plus long, keep in.
Turn out to be a suspension problem. Now Peter Solberg, we've seen absolutely flying so far on this rally. Superb day one, taking his 400th stage win on stage 6. Been in the top 3 in every other stage, in fact in the top 2 in all bar 1.
6 right minus tight, 4 plus
a chance to run through here. This is stage 14, the second pass through the Amboy stage, 20.33 Ks. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride with Peter Solberg with this magnificent stage.
5 left plus, tightens half long, tight, 4 plus long, tightens, narrows. 6 right minus opens 50. 6 right minus half long, tightens, 5 plus opens long, tightens half long. 100, line into. 6 left minus over crest, long tightens, 5 minus long, tightens, 40, line, 6 right over crest, extra long, tightens, 5 plus half long, 30, keep right over crest, 20, keep left over jump, 40, slide right, 50, 6 left plus half long, keep middle over jump, 200, 6 left long, tightens, 5, half long, tightens, 3 plus, don't cut, tightens, 60, 6 left over crest opens, 50, crest, 80, keep left over crest, 100, line, 6 right over crest, big extra long, tightens long, 120, line into, 6 right over crest, 120, 6 left plus long, keep burying, 60, 6 right minus extra long, tightens half long, keep in over jump, 80, 6 right minus half long, tightens, 5 plus half long, tightens, 40, 6 left half long, 40.
Interestingly, the notes before this rally, Chris Patterson described this stage as the last time it was used in this direction was 07, it was used in the opposite direction 2008.
6 right, half long, tight a little.
Very, very fast at the end of this stage, look out for that.
6 right long, tight half long, keep burying, 6 left minus
long. Jumps whereby you take off with the car on 2 wheels and land back on 4 wheels. We saw Jari-Matti give us evidence of that earlier in the programme.
36 right, tight 5, tight minus, narrow, 40, 6 left plus half long, 300. 6 right plus long, tights a little, keep in, 30 line, 5 left plus tights 4, half long, tights 3 plus, over jump, half long, 120. 6 right minus long, tightens 5 plus, tightens 4 minus, tightens, narrows, into, 6 left plus, 180, 6 right long, tightens early, half long, into, 6 left plus, 200, 6 left half long, opens half long to keep right over crest, and 6 left plus half long, keep burying, 6 right minus, tightens 5 plus, and keep out into, 6 left half long, keep in over jump, 6 right half long, tightens 5 over jump, and 6 left minus tightens, 5 plus half long, tightens, 6 right minus half long, tightens, caution, keep in over jump, 6 left and 4 right, tightens, 2 plus, keep in over crest, 3 left plus half long, opens, 80, line into, 6 right long, tightens a little long, opens, 60, keep right over crest, 40, 6 left minus through water, tightens a little, 50, keep middle over big jump, 60, slide right, 30, keep right over crest and 6 left half long tightens and line into 6 right minus long tight 4 minus tight 3 plus 4 left tightens 2 minus tightens 1 half long tightens and 4 right tightens 2 tightens minus opens long tightens 2 minus tightens 1 plus tightens 40 5 left plus half long tightens 4 40 keep left over crest 30 5 right plus half long tightens 4 minus over crest long double caution 2 left minus over crest tightens 1
first split. Sebastian Ogier was 4/10 quicker than Solberg.
4 minus tightens 2 half long and 6 left plus half
Increased to
long
3 seconds by the second split.
A little, keep varying and 6 left minus long tightens minus keep varying and slight right cut 6 left minus over jump into 5 right plus 4 left minus tightens over big jump half long 40 slight right and 5 left half long tightens 3 plus tightens opens 60 5 left plus tightens 3 plus opens half long tightens 2 half long 40 6 right extra long 30 slight left 150 okay Ogier is plus 3 not plus 10 so it's plus 3 150 6 right half long tightens a little into 6 left half long 60 slight left 60 6 left
Heard that confirmation from Chris Patterson of Ogier plus 3
over jump and keep right over crest to crest 2 left tightens over jump and 6 right minus tightens opens long tightens 4 minus tightens 2 minus half long tightens
closer to Mikko Hirvonen though 1.5 seconds the gap on the splits in a Hirvonen's favour
6 left minus half long keep varying into 6 right slight left opens over crest 40 6 left minus half long tight 5 plus half long and 6 right minus half long tightens opens half long opens over crest 80 slight right opens over 80 and 6 right plus 6 left plus 180 slight right and 6 left plus half long keep right over 100 crest into cut 6 left plus extra long keep varying and 6 right half long tightens over crest 80 slight right long opens over crest 280 keep right over jump maybe and 6 left long tightens long keep varying and 6 right minus long tightens over big jump long keep in over crest and 6 left long tightens 5 tightens 6 right half long opens half long 250 6 left long keep varying and 6 right long opens extra long tightens minus over crest opens extra long tightens keep varying over jump 30 6 left minus tightens cut keep in into early 6 right tightens to keep middle over jump 6 left tightens keep into crest 5 right plus tightens 3 tightens long 30 5 left long tightens 4 half long tightens a little keep in and slight right over crest opens extra long tightens 5 plus over crest tightens opens long tightens through gate half long okay
so Petter Solberg comes through the time of 10:40.4 fourth fastest on the stage but with Jari-Matti Latvala's problems he moves to second overall in the rally 21.1 behind leader Ogier and 20 seconds ahead of Hirvonen, who in turn is under pressure from Loeb. Osberg moves into the top 5 ahead of local hero Federico Velagra. More action from Rally Argentina in just a few moments. Welcome back to Rally Argentina, day 2 of the 2011 edition. And there has been some fierce action at the front of the Production World Rally Championship. Patrick Fleurin and Maria Andersson having a problem on day 1 even though managed to get the car going again.
Some electrical problem. The car just stopped here and yeah, we can't find the problem. The switches are burning, so we have a strange problem and I don't know what it is.
reduced frustration for Flodin, but the day had been from the beginning about a battle between him, Kosciuszko, and also between Hayden Paddon. Kosciuszko, of course, saw it in the 2000 category to Poland. This problem on day one, putting him down the order.
Great crest, blue, 5 right Titans late.
Meanwhile, for Hayden Paddon, it had been pretty smooth sailing. Kiwi, who won the previous round of the championship in Portugal, looking to overhaul championship leader Martin Semerad.
Here, 6 right Titans.
With the dramas affecting both Kosciuszko and also Flodin. Semerad also having puncture on day one. It became pretty much plain sailing, gradually extending his lead. Flodin and Kosciuszko both in action again on day two on the Super Rally Royals. Flodin seemed to have cured the mysterious misfire and damage from Kosciuszko's car having been fixed. But Paddon just edged out his lead. 8 minutes the lead he has over Flodin, with Kosciuszko, Tagarov, Fuchs, Semerad, and then some local drivers beyond that, plus Yuri Protasov and Lilari rounding out the top 10 in the category. We're back to the action in the main class, in the WRC class. Mats Asperg and Matthew Wilson both looking to get a top 6 finish for M Sport. A puncher on stage 10. Tyre came off the rim for Matthew Wilson, costing him some significant time and giving Villagra a chance to get himself ahead.
Max left 5 in, 40, 12, 20, right 2 plus, continues long.
We go through to end the day at the end of stage 15 for Matthew Wilson, still in 7th position and trying to close down on this man, Federico Villagra. Fifth fastest on this final stage of the day for Villagra. Was a good end to the day. Just over a minute ahead of Wilson. Well, some setup changes for the second loop. The only significant thing that to talk about with Mats Asperg's day, no other major issues. He said he was playing it very, very safe, wanted to just get experience of this rally, the adapter car working well throughout. End of the day, 5th position, long way away from 4th, but similarly almost a minute ahead of Villagra.
4 right tight short, 1 plus over crest, opens half long, keep in, and 6 left minus long.
Werner Solberg just 2Ks into this final stage. Second position that he just managed to gain from Jari-Matti Latvala was to go and look at the effort going through the steering. A power steering failure on the DS3 WRC car was costing Solberg badly.
Slow 40, 5 right, Titans, need 4, then it's 2 left minus Titans 1. No, 2 left minus Titans 1. Into 3 right plus, opens long, to keep right over long crest 20, flat 6 left long, keep very in, and 6 right half long, opens long over crest, keep in, slow 50, turn on seat, 2 left minus Titans 1 plus, half long Titans. 23 left.
Header was to finish over a minute down on fastest time and dropped to 4th overall in the standings, 28.4 behind this man, Sebastian Loeb. Loeb has had an outstanding day, as we've often seen on day 2, seems to be Loeb Day in World Rally Championship, less so this year.
Et double, attention, droite 121 frein ciel pour gauche 90 plus, vraiment pas corde. 100 mètres.
Stage win on stage 11. Also stage 10. Stage 9 and always in contention. Stage 14 saw another stage win for Loeb. Moved up to 4th at that point with Latvala's problems.
consistant, 43 pas corde de frein, on voit 90 plus, mais donc pas corde.
Sebastian Loeb wins the final stage of the day. Pressure therefore well and truly on this man, Nico Kievinen. Not had a bad day, but certainly not been able to have any answer for the other challengers immediately around him. Better afternoon for him with the road position, but a number of top 3 stage times for him in the afternoon.
Heittää 4, vasen nopea Aukelinen pysätään ja heittää. Jarru 3, nyt oikea laita 10, lyhyt vasen tosi hidas, menee. 110 oikein tosi hidas kirraa. 100. Oikein täys. 5, lyhyt vasen loiva käännä. 100. Pikkunyppy keskeltä, lyhyt vasen loiva. Ja nyppy täys, huomio, varo, oikein täys, jarru 7, lyhyt vasen ja oikein serpputiukka kivi sisällä.
Nico wants to come through to finish 3rd on the stage, move into 2nd position in the rally with Solberg's position. Solberg having his problems rather. But the rally leader is Sébastien Ogier. A superb drive throughout the 2nd day from the Frenchman, plus dramas for Jari-Matti Latvala. 2nd on the final stage of the day was to end the day with a lead of 43.7 seconds over Hievinen, but Sebastian Loeb only 4 seconds further back.
Sebastian, it's the end of day 1 and you look the calmest guy in Argentina. You are way in the lead of this rally now with the problems of Petter.
Yeah, what happened to Petter?
Power steering.
It's shame for him, but I pushed like I can this afternoon. I think we had a very good rhythm and I'm very happy with my day.
You think you can hold this big lead now tomorrow?
Yeah, without problem it should be okay, but it's never finished before the finish line.
Nico ended day 2 in Argentina. I feel you could find yourself in 2nd place at the end of this one.
Yeah, maybe, but it hasn't been a good day. I just didn't have a pace. Don't really know why. I really tried, and you know, it's been feeling really good in places, but still I can't make any good times, and hasn't been good, not at all.
So this is what it looks like, 43.7 seconds the leader Ogier takes into the final day. Loeb though closing down on Hievinen. Solberg's dramas putting him out of the fight surely for a podium. Mads Osberg, Villagra, Wilson doing a great job for M Sport. Hayden Padden dominating the PWRC. So the final day, it's going to be a short day in terms of stages, but one enormous stage, that 48k stage. We will have the action and to see whether Nico Kievinen can hang on to 2nd place. Jari-Matti, huge disappointment for him, a brilliant rally up to the point. A technical problem with the suspension putting him out, but it's been about Citroën, it's been about Loeb, and most of all, it's been about Ogier. Surely Ogier is looking good for potentially his 3rd win of the year. We'll find out. Join us on Motors TV soon. Bye-bye.
Take the day off work, set your recorder, because you're not going to want to miss a minute of the report from the 3rd and decisive day of the Rally Argentina, round 6 of the 2011 World Rally Championship. Loeb, Ogier